Okay, let's see. Oh, hello Twitch. What about YouTube? Ah, there we go. Okay, let's go. Ah, let's actually switch over here for a second. Where are my screencast keys? There we are. And now I actually have some background noise too. Right. Oh, I forgot to do the message. Right. Yeah, I should have done this before. God damn it. I keep forgetting to. Yeah. I wish it wouldn't reset every time I tick a box. That would be lovely, honestly. Okay. It's kind of loud on my end. There we go. That's better. So, let's see. Does this look fine? I haven't actually streamed on Blender before, so I'm just like double checking. Okay. Seems to work fine. I think I sound fine too. I don't know. Do I? Seem to be fine on YouTube. I don't. Okay, there we go. Ah, I forgot to move my chat somewhere I can see. That's probably pretty important, yeah. The shorty went live. What do you mean shorty? I'm not. No. I'm not short. God. Okay, either way. This is getting a rework. Because I am not gonna hyper optimize this one as much. UFO photo. I am actually just not though. I am literally 6 feet. Like dead on 6 feet. Let's start. Honestly, no. I know how to do that. I know how to do this properly. Now, theoretically, it should just work if I... Yes. I should probably put up an actual reference though, shouldn't I? Give me a second. Let's open the image link. Let's really zoom in here. Okay. Okay, so you cannot see what I'm doing. That is a good thing. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna save it as a PNG. I will put it in... No, not in the business folder. You have nothing to do there. Oh, what? Hello there, then. Just a second. I am getting myself a reference image. Yeah. Now, quickly navigate here. Probably this, yeah. Okay, no. Alright, you can't see this, can you? You can only see the blender thing. Okay, I'll put that in a second. Reference mix slum. Oh god, it's huge. Okay, so it's kind of pointy, isn't it? Although I think that's like, this is like when it's bouncing up, like waggling. So overall, this seems to be like a pretty decent slime shape. Yeah, I can absolutely see that. Although, I just do like one more. Yes. Now this one is going to be pretty detailed, but in exchange, it's gonna be so smooth. This has to move a good bit to surpass the kind of silly idea that I've got here. Okay, let's see. First of all, scale stays. Dimensions is fine. You in the center. First of all, I need the actual body finished here. Well, honestly, these eyes are already fine as is. So, if I just do this, and I just smack them right on there. Oh. There we go. Yes, yes. Now, I also center you. There we go. Okay, so that's already that out of the way. Now, how do I want to do the mouth? I don't think I want to cut into it like before. At the same time, Also, yes, I do just have all the little buttons that I have, or that I'm pressing up here. You can also see what button I'm actually holding down, and whatever keys I'm pressing. Which I just think is neat for a stream like this. Although I did also realize that, like, God, these are a bit high up. Honestly, yeah, that seems perfect. There we go. Yeah, I know. So, let's get them in a little closer. Now I move them down a bit much. I like this, yeah. Okay, where is the reference image? Dude, what? Is it just gone? Or like, the hell happened to the reference image? Give me a second. Yeah, I should literally have it here. And close the gear. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, now. Always watching, huh? Okay, but no, really, like, how do I do the mouth? Like, as you can see, this one's pretty cursed with how it was done. So I want to do it properly. How would I go about this? You know what? I think I have an idea. What shape would be best for this? Probably a cylinder, right? Yes, yes, yes. It'll be transparent. It'll be fine. Okay. What if I mirror this? Okay. Well, do the vertex selection. Okay, so what I really want in is I want these corners to be here. That's what I actually need. I need this to be pretty sharp as well. And the rest could be done with like an overhang, I suppose. Okay. Actually, that's pretty decent already. I am still gonna add some detail though. Just to be sure, you know. Wait, hang on, got a mirror. Turn that proportional. Now I just do this nice and proper. Okay. What we'll do is make this a bit more consistent. So it's a bit rounder, you know? Well, hello! I already see the Nico. What? Give me a second to think about how to pronounce your name. Sova Bleova. Sure. That's probably close enough, right? Oi. Well, oi right back at you. Solvable Iowa. Wow, I really did not see the solvable in that. Sorry about that, whoopsie. But either way, thank you very much for showing up. Now, just out of curiosity, where did you find me? Yeah. Come on, awesome. On the internet. You know what? I walked into that one. I am so childish. Okay, let's see then. Where would this really settle in? Somewhere like here? Probably, yeah. Should it really be that sharp? Now, you know what? I think I'm gonna round these out a little. Just so that I can actually end up basically covering it up with the little overhang that I plan on doing. Now then, I still need to do this to smooth it a little bit. Aw, I already have a bot in my chat. I don't think so. Okay, that should be good enough. I will just end up having like a little thing up top here. Also, by the way, I'm just gonna ask, I know I can see it on my end, But you are able to actually read what the music is, right? It's kind of hard to see on my end. Bottom right, yes. Okay. Now comes the funny part. What? Yeah, the text is a bit small. There we go. Oh, it's this one. Oh, nice. Okay, hang on a minute. Is this like changing the... Why is it outside? There's no way I shipped it like this, right? Oh no. Okay, and then it recalculates to... It actually correct itself. Oh no. Just a second then. Okay, there we go. Now look at that smile. By the way, I did end up literally making a playlist just for this because turns out I never had anything ready to just keep on loop for when I'm doing something on stream because I'm usually playing a game, you know? So I usually have the soundtrack to do that for me. This time, not really. Okay, some of these are gonna suck. I can already tell. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna merge some of these. Oh no. Okay, I will work this way. In wood. Okay. I'll take that. And yes, I am aware that I'm being a bit inconsistent with how I'm merging these. And can you really blame me though? There are so many options. For the most part, I just want to try and minimize this distortion here. Oh, good. Okay. There we go. And just in case you didn't know, I do like Stellar Blade quite a bit. Some of the characters' design are obviously motivated, yes, but I do like the soundtrack of it quite a bit. Okay. I sure hope that I don't get nuked for using it on stream. I haven't so far. Okay, let's see. I think that's it. Okay, so now my distance works. Okay, so now this is still going to suck. However, it's going to do so significantly less than before. Now, how bad is it gonna be? Oh, wait. You know what? That works. If I smooth this... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need this to be sharp. Then if I smooth it now, that is just not nice. Hang on a minute. What did I also just like do this? Oh god, now it's all sharp. Give me a second. Reset the vector. That really did not do anything. How about auto smooth? You know, that auto doesn't work. Damn, really? That is kind of a shame. Unless I just do another round of sharp edges around here. Yes, I know this isn't exactly the most thrilling. I just thought that it might be neat to watch. There we go, now it's starting to look like something. Wait, no, hang on, no snapping. I do this to make them just about equal. Okay, there we go. Whoa. What the fuck is that? What? Come on. Man, I have no idea what that is. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Now then, if I just like do this, and I do this, I specifically widen a bit. Okay. This... I can work with this. Okay. And this is all just one little spot, right? Come on, turn it off. Yeah. Whoa. It is. Nice. That is a nice merge. God damn. Okay. Now, what happens if I remove the sharp here? Okay. Okay, I imagine I can probably give it some stability if I just like... I don't know. Okay. So I'm just... Oh god. I don't wanna hide, I wanna join. These be... Okay, so there is some clipping going on. So that's what happened. Okay. Hang on a minute. I can still fix that. Okay. So... Yeah, no, something here is just not adding up math-wise. I did merge a bunch, didn't I? God damn it. I mean, even then, this should end up as a pretty decent one, actually. Now, where is the other one? Okay, wow, so it really is just like that, huh? Okay, so I can fix that. And that already fixes a bunch of things, honestly. It obviously isn't quite perfect. If I do something like this, it's already a lot better. What is this? Ah. Okay, fair enough. Center. You as well. Okay. Now then, how to properly fix all of this? Realistically, once I have this done, that's already a pretty big part of the challenge out of the way. Just need to find a way to solve this. Where is it? Okay, just to be sure. Yes. Damn. So what the hell do I do then? I mean, I guess I can also... do this. Okay, now it's just starting to look like teeth. Oh no. Ah. But as long as I do this properly... Okay, there we go. There's at least some of it out of the way. I'm gonna see if it still has that issue down the line. Realistically, I doubt it. I'm gonna save though before I begin. Where is the light? Oh, right. Wow, that's a strong light. Wait, really? 1,000. Yeah, okay, that's pretty strong. There we go. You know what, yeah. Seems to work out just fine, actually. Now, how do I want to do this? I don't know the old texture anymore. The power of the sun. Literally in this case, yeah. Okay. How do I do this without making it boring for everyone? Do I still have Critter open? No, I do not. Okay. Let me think here. Make an extra parameter loops back around to find. No. that is the dog way. I do not have the fucking charisma to emulate that. That one is the Douglas special. Sorry about that. How many like realistically, how many colors would I actually need here? I would need one. Wait, one for the body, 2 for the eyes. Realistically, I could also use the tongue for the eyes, 4 for the inside of the mouth, 5. Okay, so I will need at least 5. I'm doing this properly then. Okay. Now then, let's take these colors one bit at a time. So on the side, I am now just preparing a texture. And it's going to be a really funny texture. Just you wait. So I'm gonna need this for the actual tongue. I mean, I'm gonna need black. Don't really have to copy that off anything. Oh. Whoa, what was I doing? That is weird. Okay, so I have that. I still need something for the inside of the mouth, which is going to be a nice teal or turquoise, however, whatever you want to call it. Okay, as for the actual muscle, which, yes, that is what I'm doing. In case you didn't know, I am making this solely so I could just slap some big old muscles on this thing. because I agreed to it. Okay, the texture is done. That's not going in the reference folder, that's going in the textures folder. I'm making a unique folder just for this, making it a PNG, and calling it colors. Okay, I'm back. So, let's just nuke all of that for a second. I'm just going to name this colors. Make an image texture. God, that looks so cursed. Oh no. Give me a second. I just need to show that for a second. Oh, where is it? Okay, texture. Wait. Oh, whoa! It put me like way into a Unity project. No, not this time. I want colors. I want there to be closest filtering. Now I do some UV stuff for a second. Right, I'm also gonna have to... Oh no. Okay, fine. I'm gonna... Let's go ahead with this. What? No. There we go. So, theoretically, if I do this... Yes. Okay. So, the body, as you can see, is actually a cube. But the body... Oh god. You know what? Just for the sake of the UV. Oh, that's why I was clipping. Just to make it a little less horrible, honestly. Okay, I'm not gonna cut in through the mouth. That would be kind of messed up. There we go. Now this should be a little more manageable. Oh yeah, much better. This. Okay, that's one out of the way. I'm gonna need these to be seams as well. Yeah, they're very actually like darker blue. Well, more vibrant, I guess, not really darker. Okay, it's already coming along. Oh, that's perfect, actually. I like that. Now then, this. Right. This is gonna be the little teal turquoise thing. There we go. See, it's already looking like pretty nice. But this is only the beginning. Also, the tongue is still missing. I could never have it be missing. Actually, do I have an add-on for like... Oh, I don't have it anymore. Oh, what is a lattice? Oh, so it's just like an empty frame. Oh, that's neat. Okay, anyway. Let's get this. Search for subdivision. And I'm pretty sure if I do this, then I do this, and slightly crunch it again, this could end up being pretty decent tone. So, I would have to conform to the shape, wouldn't it? How much would that add? Okay, not that much. Now then, this is going to be almost 5,000, but at the same time, there is not going to be that much more added onto this. This is gonna be a full AVI, mind you. This is going to run at you in VR at some point. So have fun with that thought. Okay, let's move that up a little bit. So that it like actually kind of conforms to the shape here. Oh yeah, it actually just like kind of naturally took on a heart shape. But that's not what we're going for this time. We are going for the true, authentic round tongue. So okay, there we go. I don't think I want it to stick out that much though. Oh, that kind of does look just like a tongue, huh? Interesting. But no, I do want it to stick out a bit, but not that much. You know? And also at the same time, I'm not gonna have the whole thing there all the time. So how about if I want to delete the vertices? Yeah. There we go. And just like that, there's already a bunch cut off. So yeah, I'm gonna break this, but I don't think it's gonna wiggle out enough to show that it's cut off here. So let's think. You join you to a mesh. I'm gonna need a nice little seam right here. Hello, there we go. Believe it or not, you get put in the blue color. Is it? Oh, okay. There we go. Look at that. That's so fucking cute. Oh, who's pinging me? I'm being pinged by like 17 quadrillion people right now. The hell? Okay, there we go. I think that's actually pretty cute. Is that like the throat? Why is that so highlighted? Hmm. Like I think I do like this shape more though. It just feels a bit more round, you know? Like, okay, sharp edges aside, it just feels a bit more like a slime. Like it's actually just all the gravity weighing it down. Okay. Oh god, how do I even start with this? I mean, I suppose that I will start with this as many wood cube. Actually, wait, yeah, how would I even connect these? You know what? For now, I just want to figure out the height of it. I'm gonna make it 2 meters tall, and you already know it. Oh yeah. This is gonna be such a nice height. That would be such a tiny head. Yeah, I'm actually gonna have to make it like decently sized here. There are gonna be legs. I'm not sure. Kind of. God, now that I have to actually visualize what I'm making here, I'm starting to see just how silly this is. Oh yeah. Just a second. There we go. Whoa. Okay. Everything went black for a second, but I'm back. So... yeah, I guess I could make it like... almost like a joint. It would just merge into this. Okay, yeah. That can be the plan for now. I'm gonna go worry about the rounding later. For now, it is time. I'm gonna go to the box select for now. How long do I actually want these arms? Like the limbs in general. I mean, so for the legs at least. I said this is like just about. Oh no. This is just horrible. It's gonna be so cursed. I love it. Okay. For now, I'm gonna set the origin to its center. Okay. So now, let's do individual origins here. No, hang on, that wouldn't even matter for these. Slightly inclining there. Oh. Is it just not? Oh, it is just not selecting those, Why? It's still part of the loop, isn't it? Okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah. Some slight slimming there. And the thighs, and around the knees yet again. And then a good bit around the ankles, actually. Oh, you didn't even realize this, but I do actually need... yeah, like a little bit for the feet at the end. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to model feet. Oh no. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? You know what, that is a good question actually. How long can I stream? So confirmed with 6 hours. You know, that's fine. So, for now, I'm just gonna subdivide this. I'm gonna do it twice. Oh, no. Now then, I am aware that this is all a pretty silly way of doing this. However, it gets the point. It just looks like a tampon. God damn. Fuck. Now that I think about it, I think that if I actually modeled these from scratch, at least I haven't done it in a very long time. Wait, just as a test. Oh, so it really is just lagging like that when I'm not focusing it. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, let's see, how do I go about this? I mean, but I have to extrude here for a hand. Whoa. Oh. No, but you look at that. Oh god. No. Oh god, I don't want to do all the loop cuts along the arm here. Oh no. No, what if I just like temporarily deselect here? Okay. This would be what I need for that. What am I doing? Why did I make it 5? Okay, I think I want to keep these connected. I'll just make the cuts myself. Fine. It's gonna be a bit more work, but that means that I then won't have to deal with all of that. I mean, theoretically, couldn't I just like dissolve this again? And that's it. Yeah, so if I just do this, I can just like deselect the parts that I actually care about. I think I am still gonna deselect those. Now if I just dissolve. Okay, there we go. Now, first of all, I need these to be square. go. Okay. What did I make? Ah, that's what I did. Right. Okay, then. That's one thing. Got this. Oh, come on. There we go. It's so goofy. Oh, it's also like pretty thick. So that's why. Hang on just a minute here. Whoa. Oh, it's doing the individual ones. That's why. It's gonna look better, don't worry. I'm just trying to get the rough shape right now. And so that would be the back of the hand. So that should actually be slightly raised. And the actual front of it should have a light divot, no? It's already looking a lot more natural just thanks to that, thank God. Theoretically, if I do that... Yeah, no. There's still a lot of smoothing out to do here. There we go. That's something. Okay, the wrist is maybe just a bit tight. So, what if I just expand a little? What if I just expand upon that? What if I expound? Okay, but the fact that it's this straight just also isn't how anatomy works, really. So let's see what I can get going with a little bit of stuff like that. Oh, actually something. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm gonna have to spread these out just a bit. Which seems about right. Okay, that's already something. Hang on a minute. I just gotta check something real quick. My God. Okay, so that's why they are just pretty long, huh? How about that? Now, if I actually stand up this up. So with a torso, it goes to about the middle of my thighs. So without the torso, just skipping that entire part of the body. Yeah, I guess that would be kind of close to like this, wouldn't it? No, what? Fair enough. Now, the scale is gonna remain though. And for now, I'm just trying... How would that work? 1, 2, yeah, 3. 3 each. Oh, no. This. Okay, these are also pretty long, so like, just a second here. Whoa. I see what the issue here is. There we go, this works. It's still pretty long though. You know what? Sure. There we go. Okay, now it's already looking a bit less creepypasta-like. It's starting to look a bit goofy, but that's fine. I mean, this isn't supposed to be the same as the fucking biceps is, so just a second. You know what? We are actually starting to move towards an actual arm shape here. I like it. Looking like at the elbow here. Hang on, what do I do? Yeah, literally got a website for this, where I can just check all of this. Oh, that reminds me, wait, hang on, I think I forgot something. Did I? I didn't. Never mind, I'm blind. I have a website where I have a full, like, not proportional, anatomical layout of the human body. And yeah, there is, okay, so there is a bit of a bulge at the end here, but it isn't, it takes the entire arm with it, it's just kind of like that. Yeah. I feel like the palm of the hand is a bit long. You know what, yeah. For what I'm going for, this actually works out pretty decently. Now then, all that I need here is... I forgot. I can't do it that way, huh? That's gonna have to be a certain level of droop here. You know? Wait, no. So it would be this. And this. And then next step. Oh. And then one last time. Okay. Okay. It's actually starting to take shape. Fuck yeah. Now that I'm still gonna... I mean, it is a decent bit shorter. If I put my hand to this... Wait, that's perfect, actually. I can put my hand to my screen. Okay, give me a second. If I do this... Actually, the proportion, relatively speaking, all finger lengths are actually fine. Okay. Okay, now we have a bit of a more natural pose going, I suppose. Pun not intended, I swear to God. Okay. I mean, I have the rough shape. Let's just add one more here just so I can really pronounce this part here. Yeah. So if I like stretch it. Okay. Wait, am I back? I think I'm back. Wait. Wait, what? No. Okay, I'm still here on YouTube. Wait, okay, I've restarted the stream. Okay, does Twitch find it again, is my question. Fuck. Come on, man. Why are you being like this now? What if I reload? Oh, really? Are you kidding me? Yo, why is it just not working? I'm following YouTube, right? Yeah, I am. What? Are you kidding me? Why is Twitch just not accepting this anymore? Please. Come on. I fucking beg of you, man. Now then, how do I handle this? How do I... How do I manually stop it? Oh, I'm gonna have to reset OBS, aren't I? Just a second. Okay, hello. Does it finally work now? Oh, I'm back. Oh god. Is it working now? Please. I beg of you. Tell me it's working. God, that... Oh, did I see that right? Did it crash after like exactly an hour? Really? Okay, I'm also back on YouTube. So I just completely restarted OBS. Okay. Anyway. Wait, I wonder. Hang on, I'm actually kind of curious. Give me a second. That counts as a separate stream, really? Oh my god. Hang on. That's actually kind of messed up. So hang on, if that doesn't work... Oh, wait, if that doesn't work, then... What? Huh? Blah. Okay, I think I'm finally back. I don't know what even happened, but OBS did not manage to stop the Twitch site, even though it was just crashing. Okay, now that I'm here with my voice again, thank you very much for the follow, Salvador. Or Iowa. Either way, thank you. Okay. Yeah, wait, hang on. So if that's how this works, then this shouldn't even really be where it bulges out, but the bottom should be where it actually kind of does that. And this is what's going to dip a little. And these on the side. Spread out a bit. These can go in just a bit. Yes. There we go. It is something, I suppose. Look at that. That has been much of a dip, though, even considering muscles, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. How about that? Yeah. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Sadly, I perished, but I lived. So yeah, I'm back now. Okay, so now that I did some reference looking, the opposite of the elbow actually faces up in your arms like that. Unless I like try and force it to be a different way, which is pretty uncomfortable. But just like relax though and just like tense it up, then hold it forwards. That's how it looks. Yeah. So I've got the hand. Okay, I think this is about as much as I can prepare before I actually hit subdivide. Oh well, fair enough. I'm gonna keep one off to the side just in case. Now I hit apply. Now would you look at that? Now then. Okay, do I want the fingers to be this detailed? I'm not really planning on doing anything that involves them being that crazy motion-wise. I mean, the thumb is also doing pretty good, seemingly. Yeah, for now, I'm just gonna half these. Just see where that takes me. That's my plan for now. Cool. There we go. Already much better. Okay. Okay, but now I can actually go ahead and take care of some of the detailed stuff. such as the knuckles. Won't be a crazy bump. Well, look at that. Already makes it look a bit more alive. Okay, now where exactly they be here? So there's one at the beginning and two more, which I would say are, I mean, there's still two on this as well. You know what? Yeah. Why am I selecting everything there? This is what I wanted. And now, just like this. Oh, that is not gonna work. There we go. There we go. Now it has a little life in it. Okay, that's for the back of the hand. If I like try and line my hand up here. What are you? Why am I being bored in my own chat? Excuse me. Hi, Asta. How have you been? Let me just open my window so we can get some fresh air. There we go. Okay, I don't like the thumb, but I'm gonna check on that later. For now, what I need is muscles. The hand I can worry about, like the hands I always have to do. Doesn't matter what art medium you subscribe to. But yeah, no, even on this kind of I never actually really looked at this before. Interesting. So if anything would actually be here where it like kind of bulges out a bit. Yeah. But that is just not enough. It actually does just need, yeah. There we go. Okay, it's starting to look more and more like a hand rather than just a wad of clay. Look at that. Okay. Now then. Actual ball of the hand. And where the thumb is, it's gonna have to be pretty pronounced, I'd say. Goes like, that actually goes like halfway across here. I guess it is like quite the muscle. So yeah, fair enough. Oh, I like that actually. Yeah, that is starting to add up. Now that it is also necessary to kind of just spot this area a bit. Nothing too crazy, just a little. Now I'm gonna have to try and make this a smooth transition, somewhat. Which it appears to be. Just a little. There we go. Look at that. It's actually more decent looking. Ooh. By the way, yes, I am just going to copy and paste this on the other arm too. Don't you worry about that. Okay. You know what? The hand is good enough for now. I'm not gonna make like the most anatomically correct arm here because it is still this, you know? Now what I do want to figure out though, how the hell would I add muscles to this? How do we even model these? No shortcuts. It's not even a shortcut, it's just I dread this slime that is able to perfectly emulate human anatomy. That is going to be the end of our race, and not for the reasons that you're thinking right now. If I look at the muscles here, what's the actual structure here? Oh no. Okay. You know what, actually? Speaking of shortcuts, I just took a look at how muscles are built. Yes, buff slime. I agreed that if on one of my friends' chats, you know what? I don't have a shout out button. Oh, she isn't live anymore. Okay, that's a shame. You know what, in that case, I'm still gonna post the actual link though. Why did I just open my own channel again? Just a second. Where, oh where? She was literally just live. Where the fuck? Ah, there we go. Now then, I'm gonna post this in here. This is actually the person that I'm doing this for. This and her community. Now, I'm just gonna give you a heads up. She does have some of the Zuma brain rot, but she is still a very good bean. I like her. So basically, there was a hype train going on, and being the bad influence that I usually am, I convinced people that I think it was 25. If they put 25 bucks of bits on that hype train as well, I'm going to add arms and legs to this slime that I modeled before. And I'm just gonna make it the most cursed Abby, and then give it to everyone for free. After she's had the chance to just have it. I think I said like a week after she's had it, I'm then gonna release it to everyone for free. Like, it's still her design. This illustration is still hers, I believe. It's not like a freelance script. Yes. Now then, as you might imagine though, there's no torso here, no hips, no nothing. Which means I'm gonna have to figure out how to do all of that. Like, you can't just make an area without hips. It's always the root bone. So I might honestly just make them tiny and just give them like the smallest amount of weight somewhere. Believe me, you're thinking. But yes, as I was saying before, turns out the way the shoulder muscles are actually built is basically just an orb. So this is, as funny as this looks, if we're just ignoring how skin stretches over the muscle, this is somewhat anatomically accurate. Okay, maybe not quite to that degree, but like pretty bad. There's no cheek, it's just one. Yeah, I guess this is just one big cheek, huh? Oh my god. Didn't even think about that. Oh. Am I back? Oh my fucking god. Well, at least over on the YouTube side where you survived. My connection keeps going out. I don't know. I hope that's done by tomorrow. So, at least for all of you who showed up on YouTube, thank you very much. And I'm gonna see you tomorrow, actually. Night out.